This episode of Total Drama contains scenes of extreme stunts performed by animated teens. Do not try any of what you see here at home. Seriously, you can get really messed up. Last time on Total Drama, Revenge of the Island. 13 new competitors were blown away by this year's challenges. They were treated to an early morning swim, said hello to the island's wildlife, and did some totem surfing. Explosive! In the end, Stacy's team got so sick of her non-stop tall tales that they sent her packing, Pearl of Shame style. Who'll go home next? And how much pain can I put them through first? Find out right now on Total Drama, Revenge of the Island!
The mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see. I wanna be famous. I wanna live close to the sun. Oh, pack your bags, cause I've already won. Everything to prove, nothing in my way. I'll get there one day. Cause I wanna be
Really? Oh no! Will you keep it down? If I don't get my beauty sleep, I'll lose it! Yes, because your need for fame is really a depressed cry for love. Who told you that? My therapist? I see people's auras, and it looks like someone threw up on yours. Oh, go eat a worm. No thanks.
Hey, man. What's with all the dirt?
Just had an early morning makeout session with one of the honeys.
Shadoozy! Which one?
A gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
You kissed a gentleman?
All right. I was out looking for that hidden immunity idol. Not that they need to know. It's all part of my strategy. Let my team lose so the maggots develop a false sense of security before I pick them off. Occupied!
Hey! How'd you sneak that in? Easy! I stuck it in my poof!
These young whippersnappers with all their yammering and tomfoolery.
Aw, come on, Chester, keep it down.
Fine, for now.
I had a hard time falling asleep. It was my first night outside my bubble. But finally, I recreated it with my sleeping bag, and I was out like that. What an adventure!
As the only soldier here with any military training, I've definitely got a winning edge. My biggest competition is probably Joe. Yeah, good thing we're on the same team. Like my drill sergeant always says, keep your enemies close and your rivals closer. Wait, I did that wrong. Keep your family close and your enemy at arm's length. No, hold on.
Just did my morning 5K run. You?
8K.
I mean, I did an 8K warm-up, then 5K at a full sprint.
My entire run was uphill.
Yeah, uphill with my eyes shut.
I ran backwards with earplugs.
Why earplugs?
I don't know.
Team Maggot is lucky to have us. We won the challenge yesterday. We'll carry them all the way to victory. I'll carry them to victory. Just being nice so that aptly named clump of cadet meat will be loyal. But when the time comes... Ow! Splinter! You little...
Up and at 'em, my little morning glories. It's time for today's challenge.
What? But Lightning hasn't had his DPA. Huh? Daily protein allotment? Duh!
And I haven't had enough beauty sleep.
Come on, you look great, Sons of Orion!
You can catch up on your sleep after the challenge. Right this way to the Bay of Dismay.
Oh.
Hey, it's me. We're going to some bay. Hey!
Contraband! Now it's mine. Confiscators, keepers. Come on, your humiliation awaits.
Bay of Dismay? Yikes! Sounds like one of those fight locations in Total Warriors 2.
You like action movies? If you're into ultimate kickboxing, I may have to marry you.
Hey, Dakota. Sorry about before. I was just so taken by your beautiful nostrils. Nostrils? Nostrils?
Thanks! I like your, Can I get back to you on that?
I hope this isn't another physical challenge. I prefer something a little more academic.
I bet you do, Toothpick. I'm surprised your scrawny neck can even support that giant head.
My greatest strengths are mental.
Well, you're mental if you think you can win total drama without getting physical. Just stay out of my way.
So what do you think the challenge is gonna be? You don't talk much, do ya?
Welcome to the Getting to Know You Trivia Game Challenge. Everyone strapped in all nice and snug?
Too snug. It's cutting into my shoulders.
Yeah, children's-size harnesses will do that. I'll be asking our players embarrassing personal questions, and I mean majorly humiliating. If the player I'm talking about hits the poorly wired buzzer and owns their humiliation before the time runs out, their team gets a point. First team to 5 wins part 1 and a distinct advantage in part 2. But if no one owns up, this happens.
There's some kind of two-legged shark monster down there!
You mean Fang? Yeah. It turns out toxic waste can mess with stuff underwater, too. Who knew?
Better them than us.
Anywho, if a team gets dunked, their opponents can steal by guessing which donkey is guilty. Guess right, and you get a point. Guess wrong, and this happens. Now that we understand the rules, let's start the game. To the rats, now listen carefully. Who did this on the one and only date they ever had?
Where did you get that? Ow!
Who wet their pants on the first and last day of school?
Whoa, one of us is a pants wetter?
He who sweats it, wets it. Team before pride, maggot.
No! Fine, it was me!
And it's 1-1.
Oh, thanks, Brick. I know that must have been tough.
Rats, whose first name is really Beverly?
That's not an embarrassing question. Who cares if a girl's real name is Beverly?
Correct, Beverly. Rats get the point, but I would have preferred a verbal response.
But B never talks. Just look at his aura.
Don't care. So, as a quick punishment... Wait for me!
Ow. What the? A shark tooth? Thanks for leaving me down there, team. You can win this stupid challenge without me.
If he's not playing, then I'm not either.
Since I've already been humiliated, can I go?
Okay, everyone just settle down.
I'm with Anne Maria. We should stop. Not that I've got any secrets to hide.
Sit down, Pointy. I'm not losing this game.
Whoa! Take it easy!
Hey, host talking here. I decide when the challenge is over.
Whatever. I'm out of here.
Not until we win.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, I'm using my backup phone. Don't tell me what to do,
All right, shut it! Thanks to that pathetic digression, now we don't have enough time to finish this challenge. Happy?
Only if you're happy, you know it.
Quitters.
Well, you won't be happy for long. Come back after the break for an all-new challenge from which there is no escape. And in the meantime...
Thank goodness the challenge ended before Chris could ask me an embarrassing question.
Let me guess. Who needs their diaper changed?
I haven't worn a diaper since I was 11.
The challenge is over. You don't have to keep humiliating yourself.
No, please, go on. Or does baby need his bottle?
I have just enough right to be here as you do, and I'll prove it in the next challenge. You'll see. Why did I say that? Why?
This is the longest I've ever gone without playing a video game. My hands feel so empty.
Chris is such a jerk. I could have sent like 600 texts by now.
Wow, we have a lot in common.
Why would you say something like that to me?
No, I meant about the tech withdrawal. Trust me, you're nothing like me otherwise.
Aw, thanks.
Chris sure did a number on our team. He took away Sam and Dakota's lucky gadgets right before the big game.
Aw, man, this stinks. Man, Chris should have let Lightning be a team of one. Lightning's used to carrying his teams back home, but at least those guys can actually play the game. Not like this bunch of losers.
Welcome, players! Now that you're all here, it's time for part 2 of today's challenge. The Mad Skills Obstacle Course. The relay race begins with a mad dash from the kickstart. Forget coffee. If this baby doesn't get you going, nothing will. Then it's off to the race against time that is the Cannonball Run. Over to my personal fave, Wrecking Ball Alley. Hurts so good. And moving on, we head to the Gangplank, complete with rabid mutant beavers, followed by the bouncy agony of Double Trouble. And finally, the Grand Slam, where you'll use ropes to swing into the giant baseball mitt while avoiding those deadly bats. Piece of cake. Oh, and as you may remember, I said that the winning team from part 1 would have a distinct advantage in part 2.
But there was no winner.
Yeah, don't remind me. The losing team was gonna wear snazzy specs while competing. But since we never actually finished the competition, I've decided that everybody has to wear them.
Hey, what's with the grandpa glasses? We won't be able to see anything wearing these.
Dorktacular goggles won't make part 2 easy or attractive, but it can be done. In theory. Competitors, take your positions. First up at the kickstart, it's Lightning against Anne Maria. Then it's Dawn versus Brick versus the Cannonballs. Scott faces Joe in Wrecking Ball Alley,